everyone, I'm Marcus Harun.
And I'm Colleen Joyce.
We're here live for the 5 p.m. webcast here on abc24news.net. Coming up next, Connecticut's Golden Coast is turning into a new Hollywood. Mayor Fabrizi is in a movie. We'll let you know when that movie will be coming out so you can take a look. We'll also have your weather forecast coming up, right, Colleen?
I'll have it for you. Your Memorial Day was pretty nice, but a few showers did roll in, but I'll let you know how the rest of your week's going to go coming up.
Also, the former Connecticut NAACP leader and Republican activist Ben Andrews had lost his bid for the new trial. Federal Appeals Court on Friday rejected his claims of being unfairly convicted of bribery. We'll have more information on that and another story on Monday. Our forecast, we did have a passing shower, but
we did.
Looks pretty nice for the rest of the week. Colleen said that she'll be getting you updated. Also, we will have your sports action. Do we have anything? What's coming up in sports, Colleen?
We have your update about Andy Roddick and his tennis match, and I'll have more about Roger Clemens and the Stanley Cup matchup coming up.
Thanks, Colleen. Those top stories and more coming up next on 24 News. 24 News Live starts right now.
Now, we are live with all your news in one place. From WMNH-TV headquarters in Hamden, Connecticut, this is 24 News Live.
Hello everyone, I'm Marcus Harun.
And I'm Colleen Joyce.
Thank you for joining us for the 24 News Update live on abc24news.net or on video.abc24news.net. Today is May 29th, 2007, and here are your top stories. Connecticut's Gold Coast is turning into a new Hollywood. Bridgeport's Mayor John Fabrizi is at the center of a film boom as an extra in the new Steven Seagal movie Marker. Right now, I'm in a funeral scene and it has nothing to do with the ending of my job here in Bridgeport, said the mayor. An extra in the film. Just a fun time. The fun has been going on for weeks at the Park City. Seagal, who plays a former cop down in his luck because of gambling, filmed several scenes downtown. Today, crews are on the Mountain Grove Cemetery. We'll have more information when that movie is coming out. Within the next few days, we'll bring you that information.
Also in news, a Norwich soldier was killed in action in Iraq Memorial Day about 6 months after he was deployed. Family members identified the soldier as Army First Lieutenant Kenneth Hedeman. The Defense Department has not confirmed the death. Hedeman was a 2001 graduate of Norwich Free Academy and was graduated from the ROTC program at UConn in 2005. He deployed to Iraq with his unit in November 2006. There is no immediate word on memorial services.
Thank you, Colleen. Former Connecticut NAACP leader and Republican activist Ben Andrews has lost his bid for a new trial. Federal Appeals Court on Friday rejected his claims for being unfairly convicted of bribery and other charges stemming from the state treasurer's office corruption scandal. The ruling was released Tuesday.
New Haven police are investigating the discovery of a body at Union Station parking garage. There was no word yet on the identity of the body or of the cause of the death.
If you sometimes feel like your family is spiraling out of control, perhaps you need some help out of a nanny to get things in check. The casting team of ABC's Super Nanny is searching for families to be on the new season of the show. News Channel 8 spoke with Super Nanny casting producer John McGuinness, talked about the show on News Channel 8 at noon on Tuesday. They did have an interview with them to let them know there was a family who was on the show, who was on Monday's show, which was yesterday, and so you can watch it again. They should be rebroadcasting that probably next week. We'll let you know. Colin?
Thank you, Marcus. For your weather, on Monday, our forecast called for a few passing showers. Most places didn't even see a sprinkle, let alone a thunderstorm. But in Summers, a weak tornado occurred. These are rare events, but these particular ones was even stranger. There was no thunderstorm at the time. There was no precipitation. The lack of precipitation caused even the most sophisticated of radars to draw a blank. The estimated wind speed was 70 miles an hour, so it was at the bottom of the scale of tornadoes, but it was enough to blow the roof off a barn in Summers, and its path extended about 2 football fields. Its strength was equivalent to a weak water spout, and it has been called a land spout, but it's still a funnel and extended from the ground upward to the clouds and filled. It was shaped as a funnel shape. It was a complete surprise, but we know Connecticut is very famous for its weather surprises. But for today, no surprise, I think. Today was sunny, pleasant with highs 75 to 80. Tonight, clear and comfortable, lows in the low 50s. Tomorrow, sunny and warm with highs in the 80s. Thursday, cloudy with a possible shower, lows in the mid 70s. Friday to Tuesday, it does look like we'll have some clouds with scattered showers and thunderstorms, highs between 70 and 80 degrees. That is your weather for right now. I'll have an extended outlook coming up for you later on in the show. Marcus?
Thanks, Colleen. Elizabeth Hasselbeck is trying to patch things up with Rosie O'Donnell, her former co-host on ABC's The View, after last week on-air spat. Tuesday's show, Hasselbeck said she and O'Donnell were in communication a lot, though Hasselbeck didn't say whether they had talked on the phone or exchanged emails. Their confrontation last Wednesday led to O'Donnell's early departure from the daytime chatfest. This weekend gave us an opportunity to tackle our most important hot topic yet, and that was the power of forgiveness. And I believe that we are begun that process, Hasselbeck said, and so now that enables us to move on in a very positive way. I'm really happy about that. She hasn't rejoined the show or anything, but I guess they're supposed to be forgiving now.
The whole world was watching as a mother humpback whale and her calf, of course, in California's Sacramento River, struggled to reach the safety of the open ocean. And not surprisingly, it seemed the whole world is behind the endangered animals nicknamed Delta and Dawn.
We are going to go to a short break here on 24 News Live. Stay with us here. We will be right back in just one moment. You are watching 24 News Live. Stay with us.
I know. I wanted this for a minute, but he was in it. He was on the stair. Yeah.
soon.
Hello everyone, I'm Marcus Harun.
And I'm Colleen Joyce.
You are watching 24 News Now. The Bush administration said Tuesday it will fight to keep meat packers from testing all the animals for mad cow disease. The Agriculture Department tests less than 1% of slaughtered cows for the disease, which can be fatal to humans who eat tainted beef. But Kansas-based Creamstone Farms Premium Beef wants to test all the cows.
In other news, Lindsay Lohan has reportedly decided to check back into rehab, but a different one this time. In Touch Magazine website reports the 20-year-old actress is willingly checking into Promises Residential Treatment Center in Malibu, California. According to In Touch, a close friend reported that after the difficulties of the past few days, Lohan finally realized it is the right thing to do. At the beginning of this year, Lohan voluntarily checked into Wonderland, a West Hollywood center for the treatment of drug and alcohol abuse. During her time there, Lohan was granted frequent day passes and often photographed away from the facility, shopping and socializing with her friends at local bars and local restaurants to use as her day passes.
Thank you, Colin. We will have a sports update coming up in just a second. Stay with us. You're watching 24 News. Hello everyone, welcome back to 24 News. Colin's going to have your sports update right now.
In sports, Andy Roddick is out of the French Open in the first round again this year. For the second straight year and fourth time in the last 6 years, the American exited at the earliest stage, falling to Igor Andreev of Russia 3-6, 6-4, 6-3, 6-4 on Tuesday. Quote, "It was difficult, but I made him go out and beat him today," said Roddick, who was broken at love in the third game of the final set when he double faulted for the first time. "I felt like I hit the ball okay today, at times really well." Also, the death of New England Patriots defense end Marquise Hill, who fell off his personal watercraft Sunday in Lake Pontchartrain, was ruled an accidental drowning Tuesday. An autopsy found no sign of drug or alcohol in Hill's body, although more tests are being planned and will take 2 weeks to complete, said Orleans Parish Dr. Frank Minyard. Minyard said Hill might have suffered a mild concussion when he fell off the watercraft. "Perhaps we are a bit hasty in diminishing these Anaheim Ducks. In the seemingly interminable gap between the end of the Western Conference Finals and Monday's opening game of the Stanley Cup Finals, it seemed the Ducks' flaws multiplied while playing the Senators likewise grew. The Ducks were too thin up front, too thin in the back end, took too many penalties. In short, they were lucky to be there. The Sens? Gee, they were really good, weren't they? Yet, when the dust cleared at the end of the Monday's Game 1, and it was Anaheim that dominated, twice erasing one goal to win 3-2. Game 2 will be held on ESPN at 8 p.m. Wednesday night. Check your local listings for your local ESPN channels. Roger Clemens appears ready to rejoin the New York Yankees starting rotation. Clemens pitched 6 shutout innings for AAA in a 2-0 victory over Toledo on Monday, leading to a standing overflow crowd in what was likely his final minor league tune-up. Quote, "My arm feels great," the 7-time Cy Young Award winner said. "I'll have hopefully normal soreness tomorrow and just go from there. I don't know what to tell you guys. I have to wait and hear from the guys who are watching how they assess it." That's your sports update for today. But the Stanley Cup matchup is tomorrow night, Wednesday, at 8 p.m. on ESPN. So check your local listings for ESPN and tune into that game. We'll have an update for you on Thursday. Marcus?
Thanks, Colleen. For those of you who did not watch our show yesterday, which were a lot of people, they were on vacation. So right now we will play the Quinnipiac. We do have the Quinnipiac video, which you will be able to watch in just a few now, and you'll be able to take a look at this video and see what happened at Quinnipiac. Week when he was reported students from across Connecticut started off Friday morning with a special Veterans Awareness ceremony. After a few opening notes, As you did just see, we were having technical difficulties here with this story, so we have to shuffle our papers to fix the story. So that is all the math problems that we have for tonight, as well as the news, weather, and sports that we had. So you can go to video.abc24news.net, watch the first story. It's our special Memorial Day show that was on TV yesterday, Monday 8 p.m. on Channel 27. That will have the Quinnipiac show that we did. I will show the Quinnipiac show for the next few days in the live show, just without all the glitches. And that is all the news, weather, sports for tonight. I am Marcus Harun. Join us tomorrow at 6 p.m.
And I'm Colleen Joyce.
Have a great day, everyone.
Close
W.
What?
I heard you say
W.